I got this guy, this Specialized S-Works Tarmac SL7, this complete build for $9,000 plus tax out the door. There's a huge price difference between the Pro model and the S-Works model. I've done a video, it's actually one of my most popular videos between the two of them. And I feel like that Specialized could hit the mark with this bike build. It doesn't have to be this exact same build, but similar build to this for around $9,000 or not even $9,500. Their S-Works is 13 grand, their Pro is 78. You can get an S-Works quality frame, which that's the main difference of what the Pro and the S-Works is, just mainly the frame, yes. For around $9,500, I think they would sell a lot of them. And I get the reason why. I really do. I get the reason why the Specialized doesn't do it. They want their S-Works to be exclusive, only sold as top tier, high-end products, top line components, everything done T to the bow tie, stuff like that. And then they sell the frame options and say, hey, consumers, you can buy our top tier frame, but whatever you choose to put on there is up to you, but we don't hold ourselves to that standard. But you're seeing more companies like Trek with their Madones or their Imandas now, where you can get a Madone or Imanda with their SL7. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're seeing now Trek offering this option where they do a Imanda or their Madone and their top line carbon that they make with the rival build with different wheels, and they're reducing the price. I mean, I think it's a great deal to put in there. I think they should Specialized should make an offer or make a bike like this. And I'll give them an example. S-Works frame set. You could do your Revol C38 wheels if you wanted to, or just say CL Alpinist, or make a CL Rapide wheel. And then you don't have to even do. I mean, I prefer a carbon bar, but let's just say they made an alloy bar in there. You know, Specialized could really hit the mark with being their own components, making an Ultegra Di2 version of an S-Works bike or even a rival bike. And I think that they would sell a ton of them. Now, the whole idea behind the pricing of the Pro being $7,800 and then going to the S-Works, which is $13,000, I know it's a huge jump, and the people are saying, well, what's in between? That you're going from an $8,000 bike to a $13,000 bike. That's a $5,000 difference. The whole idea behind that is that it used to be pretty close, where the S-Works was $8,000. I'm sorry, the Pro was $8,000 and the S-Works was $10,000. And the idea was that, well, if someone has a price for $8,000, they can afford $10,000. You know, so that's why they made such a big discrepancy, where you really have to think, and it's really setting a difference between their S-Works customers and their Pro level customers. But I know that they want to hold their S-Works bikes up to a certain standard. But I'm telling you, I think you build this bike up with an S-Works frame, C38 wheels. They offer in a Force or Ultegra Di2, whatever they get better margins on. Put a bar on there, any kind of bar they want, the Revol Rapide. I mean, I think you sell it for 95 or even 10, and that way it's in between 8 and 13, $2,000 up, $3,000 down, and it really does hit the mark. And there'll still be that customer base that really wants top tier dirty stuff, top tier SRAM red. You're not missing, but you're giving those customers options who maybe you have the $8,000 for the Pro, and you want different options because you don't want to buy the Pro just like your buddy does. You know, $8,000. I know you guys are going to call me crazy. Is a little bit more obtainable down here in South Florida, and we sell so many Pros that people say, well, what can I do differently? What can I do to upgrade this bike? You get people to have the $8,000 customer and then have that $10,000 customer. I think it'll be a great mark. But I mean, I've done tons of these builds. I'll just go over a quick rundown of what this guy did for this price point. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing Tarmac SL7 builds, but they're selling like crazy still. So I'll give you an idea. Like I said, it was $9,000 plus tax. We went really with a budget route here, but you're getting the meat and potatoes, the frame of this bike, which is the performance. That's what really gives you power out. The components don't really matter as much. Yes, they're lighter and stuff like that, but the frame being stiffer, the frame being lighter, will ultimately make you faster of a rider. So, but yes. Starting off with the handlebar, we have here a Shimano Pro Vibe Aero handlebar. S-Works Tarmac stem, comes with the frame, titanium bolts. We did here on a SRAM Force 2x12 speed build. It is a wireless shifter, it's the axis, hydraulic disc brakes. We chose the Reynolds AR 5862. It's a 58 in the front depth and a 62 in the rear depth. I believe it's a $1,300 wheel. Again, really good deal for the money. Carbon wheels, big brand name, lifetime warranty, but still, you know, it's not a $2,500 wheel, so you're saving $1,000 there. Who doesn't like saving money? S-Works turbo tires, 700 by 26. You could have went with a Pro tire on there, but he told us not to skimp on those. Sometimes tire quality or ride feel is big. S-Works Tarmac frame, $5,500. Then we went with a SRAM Force full gerbo. Force crank is a 4835 chainring set. There's a dual and a SRAM Force front derailleur. He wanted to do a 1x to save even more money, but this is the only thing I could get my hands on. This is the only thing I had in stock. So if you made it a 1x, it'd be even less money. SRAM Force rear derailleur in the rear, and a 10x28 SRAM Force cassette black with a SRAM red chain. Again, we do a Force chain, but couldn't find one, and all I had was red, and it's a difference of $10, so it's not a big deal. Reynolds AR62 in the rear, and the hub sounds amazing on them. These are one of my most popular and favorite wheels I'll ever recommend to customers. They're built strong, they're bomb-proof, big brand name, hub engagement's great, and they're tubeless ready. They're a nice wheel. Rotors, 160, 160. You can make them even lighter if you want to do 140s. And then a SRAM dub bottom bracket threaded on there, nothing crazy. A Roman Evo saddle, and then your Tarmac SL7 proprietary seat posts. But SRAM tape, not supercast, $20 difference. But yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I make this video. I think that you're gonna see a lot more of these companies out there. You'll see it. I mean, Trek is already ahead of the curve, Trek is starting to do that price point. I was actually really shocked to see that you can get a top-of-line Madone carbon with some carbon wheels in there with SRAM Rival ETAP. Now again, I don't know if you want to buy that bike combo, but that's a really cool price point to get a top-line frame with some, like, you know, the worst stuff in there. It's a really good compromise, and I think a lot of customers like to do it. So hopefully we start to see, I know it's not budget, but hopefully we start to see a little bit more budget builds with these companies. And you'll probably see them across the board with everything. So let me know what you guys think. This is GC Performance signing out. And if you guys have any questions about this build or where to get a build, feel free to email me or leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye. And real quick, just to make this known as well, I know that you guys are probably gonna say, like, well, you know, they don't really need to do it because they sold out their S-Works, they sold out their Pro. This is different times where everything sells no matter what you put into the market. So, you know, I just figured it'd be a nice option. But before this Corona stuff, I don't know how many of you've been into the sport for that long. There was always leftovers of some kind of frame, some kind of bike, some kind of model. So, you know, it wouldn't be bad to put a bike like that at that kind of price point out on the market. Because right now there's no S-Works, there's no Pros, but that's not always going to be like this forever. It might correct itself later on down the road. But thank you guys again. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have you guys the Specialized Tarmac SL7 S-Works frame in the size 56, built with a SRAM Force Access Grupo and Reynolds AR62 58 wheels, weighing at 16 pounds, 14 ounces, and 7.66 kilos. Stay tuned to after video. We're here, free out body sound test on this bike right here. Thank you guys. Free out body sound test on these Reynolds AR58 68 2 wheels on this Tarmac SL7. Here you guys go. There you guys go. Thank you guys again so much. I'll see you guys next video.